Hi, everybody. For those of you that don't watch the live, you'll see it later. So that's why I say hi, everybody, in the beginning of my lives, even though not everybody's there yet. Um, Howdy, what's up? Um, Hi, Barry. How are you? Um, but that's why I say hi, everybody, even though nobody's there yet. Because when they start watching my video, like later on, like say a day or 2 or 3 or 4 days ago, later, I mean, I'll say hi. Does that make sense? Anyway, excuse me, I was eating almonds. Um, you just too polite. Well, I have to be. I'm a warrior of light. I gotta tell you though, can you hear that? It's it's the neighbor's truck. Either that one or that one that goes and then it goes down. I don't know. It's loud. But anyway, um, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was in New Mexico. I'll tell you some little bit of news that I kind of want to say. There's some crazy stuff happening. Crazy stuff. Hi, Lux Zeta official. Is that what it is? Lux Zeta official. Well, you're in second place. Barry is jumped out in front. Anyway, um, there's some crazy things happening. I don't know if you know, but they said a leader, and I'm thinking it might have been President Trump. Hi, Joshua. And you're number third. You're in third place. Anyway, um, oh, you came and jumped in number. You jumped to number first. Now you're in first place. Okay, but I think it was because they said a leader, and I'm thinking President Trump might have did this. He might have posted something about med med beds. You know what med beds are? I didn't know what med beds were just until recently. I'd heard about them for the longest time, but I didn't know what they were. Med beds, right? Like, a lot of people were talking about med beds, and I'm thinking, what is that? So, just like, okay, well, I finally realized what it is. It's from the future, okay? It's technology. And we don't have those yet. It's a bed. We're talking about bed bugs. No, med beds. Wait, med beds, like medical beds. It's like it's a bed, and when you lay on it, you heal. It's like a medical bed, is what it is. It's remember like when in my day I graduated 1990 something, right? And anyway, nobody knew what a iPhone was or nothing like that, except Captain Kirk and Spock and Bones and only in Star Trek. Well, like nobody even, like, yeah, sure, you're gonna carry a computer and a map and everything and buy stuff on a phone, sure. Well, that's how it was, and that's what it is now. But these are medical beds. They call them med beds. Well, that's coming around the corner. Well, I've heard about them for a long time already. Well, I think it was President Trump that posted something like that. They said a leader. Because I was listening to, no, it wasn't Astark, man. It was Valir. His name is Valir. He's a Pleiadian from another planet. And he was talking about this. And what happened was they they he posted it, but within a few hours he took it down. And the news, the media, CNN, Fox, all these other newses, whether you're positive, Republican or Democrat, they took it down. They denied it right away. Whoever believes that is a loony bean or something, right? Like, sure, sure. Well, they did that immediately. And, like, in other words, don't believe that, don't believe that, don't believe that. That's what basically they started saying right away. And it's when, usually, you guys already know, if the media, the news media, if they're going to deny something, it's usually true. There's a saying goes, that they have it. But yeah, if they say that that's not true, it's true. Anyway, that's what happened. Uh, Barry says Steve Jobs was still in school back then. Learning how to make an iPhone, he was trying to get hooked up with Siri. I know, I was drawing artwork for Steve Jobs. I know. I never met him though. I never met Steve Jobs. But I met Suri. In fact, Suri was, okay, I gotta put my book down. Okay, because I've had Dodi's page for a long time. I've had Dodi's page since I think 2014. And see, but it wasn't on YouTube, it was on Twitter. And I was doing newsletters. I had Melania Trump following me, which that totally freaked me out. And I checked it out. Sure enough, she's following me. I was like in her, because she had 7 accounts, what do you call it, Twitter accounts back then. And that's when I looked her up at that. That's following me. So I looked her, who she was following, and Dodi's page was on there. The logo, my little logo, that she was on there. I'm thinking it was with like Vogue magazine, Cosmopolitan, fashion magazines and health magazines. That's where she categorized my call. Mine was it was newsletters and basically political newsletters, I think, if you want to call it that. But anyway, I had Clint Eastwood, I had Suri. I met Suri. Her real name, she was, she, okay, let me tell you, there was a bunch of them that were following me, but I had like almost 4,000 followers back then. But it was like, because I used to mess around with Twitter a lot. Well, what happened was I'm talking, and it said Surrey, right? Their name. And so I questioned. I thought, is your name Surrey, like from the phone when you ask questions? She says yes, and she says my real name is Susan. It was like she was using the voice, and it was like AI that so recorded all this, and I'm thinking, wow, but her real name was not Susan, but Suzanne. That's what it was. Um, she never followed my Pimp Daddy Berry account. I felt some kind of way about her. Now, who? Melania Trump or Surrey? You're slacking, Barry. You came out shooting like a cannonball. Now you're slowing down like a turtle. You're number two. But anyway, that's what her real name was. Suzanne. That was her real name. But yeah, it was like, I don't know who she worked for. I don't know if it was Google or whoever it was. But yeah, we talked for a little bit. We followed each other. I thought that was so cool. But also, um, Clint Eastwood used to follow me. I think I've told you guys this before. Clint Eastwood used to follow me a lot. He was cool. He was so funny. And he was the only one that would respond. Because, like Eric Carmen responded me too. He died. And I used to love Eric Carmen. And Steven Seagal, he never replied. Melania Trump never replied. Uh, but there was, and me and Surrey, we were like, oh, look, that's Surrey again. But yeah, they used to, yeah, it was funny. It was fun. It was so neat. But I got out of that Twitter stuff. And if Barry says, if Surrey has a real name as Susan, then she should definitely the devil. My ex-wife is Susan. No, she's not the devil. Yeah, you got an ex-wife probably because you're throwing coconuts at her. That's what you're probably doing, or trying to give her a haircut with your what do you call those big old snips that you cut bushes with? Shears. Anyway, that was one of the newsiest thingies that I wanted to mention. Another thing, I told you Abigail almost was really sick. She's still really sick. She's right there. And see, there's my foot. Abby. She is a lesbian now. Well, after being with you, Barry, what'd you do to her? I bet she couldn't stop laughing. I'm just kidding. Um, anyway, Abigail, uh, her health is going like a roller coaster. It goes up and down and up and down. Some days, I mean, she started to gain weight and then she stopped gaining weight. Then she started to gain weight and then she stopped. See, like, look now. She wants to go outside. You gonna go outside? Huh? Okay, we'll go outside with her. And then watch what she's gonna do. Watch out. Let me put my shoes on. Might get a little loud. Hold on, I'm putting my shoes on. The flip-flops. I think she does want to go outside this time. Hold on. What up? Frickin' hell. Oh, yeah, you're talking to Barrett. You're talking to Abigail. Hold on. Go outside. Yeah, I told you it's loud. That guy's truck. That's easy days. Come on, let's go. Come on. Look, see, she has a cut right there. That thing don't want to stop bleeding. Come on, Abigail, let's go outside. Come on. Hold on, I'm not going to get you that way. I don't want to get myself full of blood here. Okay. We are going for a walk. Your neighbor has been... Wait. Your neighbor has been filling his truck all day. that's, that's his engine fan counting on going off. Is that what it is? Well, that thing don't shut up. Here's Abigail. We're coming over here to the grass. Okay, Ab, don't walk on that part. Yep, see, she needed the restroom. But, see, she's doing fine now. Look, see, oh, wait. See, she's doing fine. She looks all healthy, everything. Don't look like there's anything wrong with her. Okay, Abigail, let's go back in the truck. Hold on. Stop. Whoa, baby, whoa. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to pick her up without my dress going up. I came to this place and I'm in Nebraska. First time I came here, I don't know if I told you, I could have, it was a few weeks ago, I could have stayed here at this truck stop for the weekend. And I came on a Friday. And they told me to stay there. Hold on. I came on a Friday and I popped up Friday night or Friday morning. I rushed to get over here and I'm there. I checked in everything. Then they called me. Oh, they said they're not going to unload you till Monday. So I organized everything and you'll get paid an extra $2,000, double the price for me sitting around waiting all weekend. I had just checked in and they were going to unload me, so I had to get unloaded. I could have sat around here for $2,000. I wouldn't have minded. that was the first one. Second one I came, perfect. I got here. I was on time, in and out, okay. Although I came over here in the dark because I had to really rush to get here. There's a third time I came here. I come here and I go to the place and they tell me, oh, we can't unload you till tomorrow. So me and that guy right there, I know for a fact because when we got loaded, he was in front of me. And he was here before me. I know, double the price. But I had already checked in. I had already, talked to the people. And they says, okay, we'll unload you today. And my boss says, you're there? I mean, not my boss, my dispatcher. He says, you're there? I says, yeah, I already checked in. Because he was negotiating with a broker to get me double pay. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have gone over there so early and I could have gotten double pay for the weekend. But yeah, because it was like 2.5 days. That messed up. I'm thinking, so this time I gotta wait a day and like, all right. Anyway, that guy ain't classy driving that old plastic Freightliner. I know. I know, huh? Yeah, I know it's him because we got the same exact load. He got one, I got the other. And there's some other trucks that are here that I know are going, we got to be over there at 7 in the morning. But, okay, anyway, that was one news about the med beds, and then also about Abigail. She's doing fine one day, she's doing sick the next day. She eats, she's running out of medication. Better turn on the truck because the AC, it's getting hot in here. And I don't have an AC unit, so I gotta turn the truck on. I hope you can hear me though. I'm pretty sure you can. And let's see, hold on. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, yeah. That was like, she got sick like yesterday. I had to pull over the side of the freeway and her stool is not looking good. It's looking really, really gruesome. Let me put it that way. Unhealthy. So anyway, I had to give her this other medication. And then she wasn't eating, and all of a sudden, she's eating.